Item hash SCP-5135 Containment Class Safe Secure Containment Procedures. Physical evidence supporting the existence of the events of SCP-5135 are to be secured and archived. People claiming to remember any events associated with SCP-5135 are to be administered amnestics and, pending brief psychological review, released without further incident. The area containing SCP-5135-1 is to be secured with a 1 km radius exclusion area inside the Golden Gate National Recreation Area marked with physical security, fencing, and security personnel. SCP-5135-1 itself is to be sealed inside a 10mm sarcophagus with cement walls no less than 5 in thickness. There is to be no door into the container. Note: this sarcophagus is meant to protect SCP-5135-1 from exterior forces. It will offer no mitigation of destructive impact in the event of detonation. Description: SCP-5135 is a global-scale armed conflict which did not occur between 2009 and 2017, for which evidence exists that it did. This evidence, which consists of documents, radio signals, photographs, and fragments of digital data such as images and communications, has been recovered intermittently since 2011. It is theorized that this evidence is an anomalous manifestation of an alternate, parallel timeline. See Addendum Z. While very little exists about the details of SCP-5135, some general information about the cause, context, and impact of the conflict has been learned through examination of recovered data. SCP-5135 involves at least 4 global superpowers, of which 2 are the United States and People's Republic of China. SCP-5135 utilizes a high level of espionage and cyber warfare. The first physical military engagement on U.S. soil occurred in 2010, with additional engagements occurring several times since then, as late as 2014. Widespread misinformation campaigns are integral to the strategies of at least the U.S. and one other belligerent. The conflict has included nuclear engagements since at least 2016. The Foundation may be involved. SCP-5135-1 is an undetonated nuclear device. It is of a size and payload similar to the Soviet RDS-202 hydrogen bomb Tsar bomb, tested on October 30, 1961. The casing is inscribed "See below." Its estimated yield is approximately 97 megatons. Casing inscription: the family's lost Kauai, Hawaii 12/24/2012 indistinguishable, NC 3/12/2016. This one's for you. SCP-5135-1 is locked in a temporal stasis field, and presently hovers 1046 centimeters above the ground. The source of this field is unknown, but is suspected to be caused by Foundation personnel or an equivalent in the SCP-5135 timeline. Measurements suggest that despite appearing still, SCP-5135-1 retains its momentum and kinetic energy. As such, any physical interaction with it may cause instant detonation.